Greetings, Jedi traders. David here of TradingFibs.com to bring you the daily trend for May 12th, 2016 and week 19 of the year. As always, please seek financial advisement when trading with your money, as these videos are for educational purposes only. Support your knowledge in the market. See what's going through my head on any given day. Always make sure you have a solid trading plan and always manage your stop when placing a trade. All right, let's jump in right here. Week 19. Let's get up to today's results. Scroll down here. Where's our, there we go, right here. Thursday. 2 markets, 5 setups for what? 192 ticks. That's right. NQ 121, YM 71. Hall of Famer today, guys. There it is. Not only was it on the NQ, but YM and ES, all 3 indices to the downside. Perfect. Picture-perfect setups, as we could see the newly adopted T3 moving average on the 50 moving average, as well as the turquoise line here, the 50 EMA. Picture-perfect Hall of Famer day, as one setup after another tapped that 50 and back down with all 4 charts in the green. That's right, it was all 4 charts in the green straight across the board. Biggest setup of the day to the downside. You're thinking, don't think, just watch the charts, but you're thinking, no, it can't go anymore. What does it do? It keeps rolling, and it keeps rolling, and it keeps rolling, and that's right. The 5144 technical momentum to the downside and kept you in the trend, not just looking for short winners, looking for big winners, or at least a pullback and a re-entry, only for the market to reverse course in the afternoon. A little bit of patience at the end. Trend number 2 of the day, setup of the day, there it was. 3 charts in the green, AD line back to the upside, and bang, right up to those today's open. What a day, what a day. There was our first setup on the NQ, just getting a small piece of the pie. Yep. You multitask during the day. No one says you have to sit here 8 hours and get every setup. If you got some, take it away. And was that enough? No. YM back to the upside. Always looking for the best of setups. There it was, 4 charts in the green. First contract off by choice. You could option to get all the way up here, take your first contract off, but hey, you never know what to expect in the market. So by trade management rules, you take that first contract off, let the runner go, and at some point you decide, hey, that's enough. I'm out of the trade. Let's take a look at the econ data for today. Was there anything that might have set this off? Well, let's take a look. We had Bloomberg Consumer Confidence Index as well today. Jobless claims, yeah, jobless claims there, slightly downside. I'm sorry, it was upside actually, 294. Who knows? Multiple Fed speakers, anything could throw it off in this market, but hey, let's take a look at the indices and see what was rolling. Let's start out with the AD line. Taking a look at the AD line today, price action to the upside. Yep, if market's coming down and you got an AD line going up, that's not my flavor of the day. So waiting for everything to be in trend. You can see here's major move of the day. Number 1 is a blue past the 0 pivot, and yep, there it is, the 750. Those 3 lines on my chart, 0, 750 up, 750 down. Finding that support here, almost trying to get another move down, but she held, and there it was. The breakout above the 10-period moving average on an AD line put you into the green, and then the rest of the market pretty much chiseled out sideways. All right, let's take a look at the daily trend charts. Let's start with the crude here using the newly adopted 50, T350, and 50 EMA. How nice that is when paired up here to see the resistance here that puts you back into the sell signal. Here it is, market open back here, sell signal, maybe not taking the first entry, but bang, there it is, re-entry to the downside. Small little entry might have stopped you out, and then crude all the way down. Best of setups right here. Get yourself lined up again, and re-entry at the end of the session. Again, 5144 for the most part, technical momentum upside till we changed direction there in the afternoon. Picture perfect all across the board. I told you guys. You guys take a picture of this. I've posted it on the blog. This is what we live for every day. We know that trading can't look like this every day, but come on, look at this. Beauty. Sell signal downside, solid body. 5144s are in the red all the way down. T3 moving averages crossing over. Solid bodies, tails up. Great way to manage it on the way down, or at least re-entries, if not stopped out. 1, 2, 3 all the way down. 4 entries, you wait for the upside, you give it a little bit of patience, and there it was, back again. 4 charts to the upside that we just saw in the YM with the 50 above the 144. Very smooth, not a lot of chop here today, very controlled buying and selling. Let's jump to the NQ. Same picture all the way down. Solid body, tails down. We had re-entry after re-entry. A little bit of chop at the bottom. Get your 50 above 144. Price action picks up above, breaks that 144 EMA on a 1-minute chart, and you're back to the upside. T3 moving averages, and there you fly. And let's take a look at the ES. Price action, similar picture. It was the same pick all around today. T3 moving averages crossing over. 4 charts in the red, 50 below 144. Whether you're looking for a place to manage your stop at the swing size above each level or looking for the reentry for some ticks. Hey, at the end of the day, ticks are ticks. You had a nice ride down on the ES until she finally broke that 144 and offered you an opportunity back to the upside. Let's take a look at the Fibonacci targets. Let's see how we did on the NQ again today. Midnight open here, 56.25, absolutely hitting the target low and bouncing up back into the region. Taking a look at the YM, I think you can all say we didn't get those targets high today, but managed to hit those targets low. And finally looking at the ES here, Fibonacci target to the downside after a midnight open at 2061. Check it out, 2066.50 right there, reject. That is our 600-day volume point of control. Let's take a look at the daily gaps, see if anything was closed out or need to be closed out. No daily gaps left behind as we take a look at the YM. Almost getting up to those 2015 highs and regressing back down. Daily gaps none on the ES. We all know that we do have daily gaps all the way downside. Fib retracement here, but it's 1860.75. Let me remind you, all the way downside as we hold here at this 23% retracement. Again, YM, yes, we have a nice ride down till we get there, 15,924. At some point, market will regress. Meanwhile, holding up on the NQ here at 38.2. Taking a look as we have each day, open gaps still remain to the upside and to the downside here at 40.17. But meanwhile, we're holding up at this 38% retracement. And let's take a look at the crude on the daily crude here as we see the open gap, including fib extension, which appears to be ever so moving higher. 47.97. Open gaps still remain above 55.51 and all the way up into the 80s. But for now, hey, I'll take a fib extension any day, 47.97, if we can get up into those levels. All right, let's take a look at the daily big pick as crude looking to tomorrow holds up here at the 144 EMA over the last couple days. T3 moving the averages back upside. If we're to see any pullback in the crude, come to look and test that 50 EMA. But for the most part, yep, crude's been in an uptrend for some time now. We go back to April, beginning of April there on the short term. T3 moving averages holding upside after a pullback, and we continue to rise on pretty good volume these days. Let's take a look at the 1-minute chart here. You can see price extension up here with that Fibonacci 47.97 and back up to the highs of the Fibonacci retracement. Let's take a look at the 3 indices. As we can see, the NQ here as rejected at the 200 MA. Volume across the board looking really positive and great today. Price action rejects at the 144 EMA this week and back downside, so we're back in a downward trend. ES downward trend again, 51.44, and the indecision, we called it this morning. The YM and the ES really hanging on here, 51.44. These gaps, as you can see here on the NQ, more decisive versus the ES and the YM, which are tight knit right here. So looking to tomorrow, as I do every day, Jedi traders, is the fact that you just need to watch the charts. Look for the momentum drive like we did today. The bigger picture here right now is still to the downside. I still have consolidation here on the ES and the YM, so no solid confirmed downward trend. Again, if we're able to clear this 51.44 breakaway on a solid body tail down, I can see the 4-hour chart. We'll watch the overnight action, but watch for that 50 EMA again to be tested. If we break that 50 EMA, next lines down are going to be those 200 moving averages, including going back to the daily gap and looking for any former Fibonacci levels. All right, tomorrow we've talked about all week the daily for Friday's econ data. Again, we got those Fed speakers out of the way. Again, leading into next week, it's all about FOMC. What are we going to do in June? Is it going to be September? Election year? It really doesn't matter in the end, Jedi traders. All you need to do is trade the charts in front of you for the intraday, or simply check out my website online at tradingfibs.com every weekend for my market cap leaders and industry leaders to see where the short-term picture is if you're looking to hold on to something longer. So there it is. Friday, we got a little bit of econ data to end the week, so might see some action there again tomorrow. All right, as well, there it is. Let me go ahead and refresh that. I wanted to show you there. There it is, the Trend Hall of Fames, all three charts posted there today. The ES, the NQ, and the YM with those T3 moving averages set to a 50 and a 50 EMA to regular trading hours. Place those on your charts. You will see some amazing things for the day just based on those charts alone. All right, that concludes an insight into the daily trend here. Feel free to stop by at tradingfibs.com or any of my social media outlets to obtain more information. My mantra, one simple strategy: any market, any chart, any time frame will keep you disciplined. You can find me every day on Twitter and at Trading Fibs. And as always, I leave the crystal ball to the experts. Check out those futures, ETFs, and market cap leaders on the weekend. And always make sure you check out the weekly supplemental, where I go through 98 pages of fun on different charts covering different industries that you see here, from the futures to market cap leaders, industrials, and FX pairs. I only trade what's in front of me and on my charts. As I say, leave your bias at the door when trading. Have yourselves a Blue Zone day, good nights, and good trading.